Hello YouTube, we're going to try this again. I have some background noise going on, but I'm coming to you from our shop right now, and I'm watching my kids play, and my husband is out mowing over there. And so anyway, I've tried to do this video a couple of times. My phone storage was full. I still have not found my external hard drive, but I did a lot of deleting earlier, like a lot, which needs to happen before I take it in anyway. But I have got to find that external hard drive and have this guy offload my phone for me, because it just needs to happen. But I wanted to I have a couple videos in mind. Actually today I'm rolling over a milestone in my pregnancy, so I have a pregnancy update video I want to do. I haven't done that yet. And also I want to kind of like go over what I'm doing, like my house, to get ready for the baby and like where things are at. But it's just hard. Like I was gonna do it last night and the lighting in my house was just really bad, you know. But anyway, this is just a real quick video to update about our homeschooling journey. I haven't really been documenting that too terribly much, and I probably should do a little bit more and talk about it a little bit more, because it's become a very big fundamental part of our life, and I really anticipate that growing. I mean, as long as we don't shift where we're at and end up putting the kids in like public school or private school, we're going to be a homeschooling family, and we're also going to have 3 kids. So that's going to be a pretty big undertaking, and it's, you know, so this is our first year. We're about to finish out our first year homeschooling. Sorry. Anyway, so it's our first year homeschooling, and it's gone, I feel like, remarkably well. It is difficult. It's difficult finding your footing with it. It's difficult finding your footing with it, you know, just because it's a different element to your life that maybe the people around you are not used to. You know, nobody in our families, like immediate families, have homeschooled. I went to a private school, so, you know, my mom kind of has that. But, you know, just making that time and making it happen, like within your own home, has not been something that's been done before. So there's that. But I mean, overall, I feel like it's gone very, very well. The curriculum that I chose the ACE curriculum, and I chose that curriculum because that is the curriculum that was used in my school. So I was intimidated going into homeschooling. So I wanted to utilize something that I was familiar with. I felt like I was at a position that was incredibly, I don't know, it could be good or bad, because in one way I guess I could be biased and I could be missing out on an opportunity somewhere else, and I'm just going with it for my comfort zone. But also I feel really good about it because I was so intimidated, and pulling that trigger on homeschooling was really difficult. That really gave me confidence, because I was like, well, at least I know what I'm doing with this. Like, it's not foreign to me. I'm familiar with it. There was some foreign things, like I've never taught it, you know, but at least I had some grounds to stand on, and I knew what was going on. So we started this year, like I said, our first year is my daughter's kindergarten year, right? She's 6 years old. So in the state that we live in, it's not as big of a deal to track your hours and stuff until they turn 7. But I've really utilized this year for practice on the back end of things. I've taken it seriously. Like a lot of people say, they don't even do any schooling for kindergarten, or they don't take it seriously or whatever. I haven't been like that. I have taken it very seriously, but I am glad that I did it, because it's given me the room to give myself grace for that. Now I'm seeing holes in where I am tracking, because I'm definitely tracking, but it's giving me kind of a dry run, like a practice run, before next year starts, and it's really a more serious thing. So I have some ideas for different systems that I'll put in place, and it's specifically, especially since I'm doing an actual like formatted curriculum, I would say, anyway, I would say that the tracking for like core curriculum is pretty easy. It's pretty simple because everything is straightforward. I'm not having to make lesson plans. I'm not having to make all of that stuff. I'm buying a curriculum. And so we're just following the curriculum per the grade level. And yes, you set your own standard of like what you're achieving. And I'll get into that in a minute. But ultimately, I have all of our work. I have all of our testing. I have all of our everything for that. And then I just track our hours. And then where I feel like I've got holes and now I have like a more solid plan, I'll navigate it more next year, but I have a more solid plan for logging and tracking extracurriculars. That's where that's coming in at. So my plan for next year, because here's the thing, this year actually has gone very well. My daughter, I felt like, was advanced, especially beyond the curriculum that we had. Like, if we were in a different curriculum, would it be the same? I'm not sure. I have no idea because we weren't doing another curriculum. But she was advanced beyond that. So we utilized it, and she completed the entire kindergarten course by January. We started the week after Labor Day in September. And then she completed, we even took a Christmas break, and she completed kindergarten in January. We're now at the latter part of April, and we probably will be extending our school year into like early June. And the reason is because we are nearing the end of first grade. I think that she can do it. If we get like, today was our last day of this week, because I've started a new format for us this week. And there's reasons why I did that. But she lost her shoes. They're out riding around on this little four-wheeler, little kid battery-powered one that we have. Anyway, if I just get into this like next week and I decide it's over her head, we'll just end the school year when everybody else is ending their school years, and then we will just pick up the end of first grade like, next year. I'm not sure. I would really like to complete first grade this year because I don't think it's too far out of her reach. She literally only has like 5 books left in 4 subjects. Where is this hair coming from? I'm cutting my hair off, by the way. Yeah, so we only have like 5 books left in 4 subjects to complete the year, and that's it, And so I would really like to see her complete first grade. That's what we're working towards. We will see. And then next year, my plan is to buy the ACE curriculum. And then also I want to get American history through the Tuttle twins. And I'm interested in looking at master books for like a fluffer subject. And also I'd like to delve into Spanish with her. But I don't want to snow her under. So just because we completed 2 grades this year, that is not feasible going forward, I don't feel like. And so we'll start 2nd grade. I'm confident in her abilities. I can't remember if she'll have 6 or 7 subjects to start. Can't remember. I think it's like math, English, social studies, science, word building, Bible reading, and it's either animal science or literature, maybe both, or I can't remember. I have to look at the packet again. And then I want to throw an American history in there for sure. But like I said, we won't be doubling up. We won't be trying to get through 2nd grade to move on to 3rd grade or anything like that. So the workload itself will not be that much, I don't think. So my plan is just to get that core curriculum and then get the Tuttle twins. And then if I see that we have time, if I see that there's like not a lot of stimulation or just like there's holes in something, Then I will explore master books. There's another one and I can't remember the name of it. And finally, yeah, that's fine. You're good. Finally, just it's falling apart because Jess keeps running into everything. Anyway, so then we will I'll do a little bit of exploring for like a Spanish material to go with it. So I just wanted to kind of document and say this is how we're closing out the year. It's gone very well. It is hard. Thank you, honey. Thank you for my pretty rock. It is hard sometimes to keep her focused on what she's doing, to keep her working towards her goals. Like, sometimes that is a bit of a challenge. She wants to be distracted because we are at home. So obviously it's like, well, I want to go do this. I want to go do that. I look for that to get better as time goes on. I think you'll have some days for sure. But once this becomes the norm and everything, I really just think that it's like, no, I'm in school. I mean, my 3-year-old has already accepted it.
I'm going to draw a happy face on it.
It's right there.
I'm going to draw a happy face on it.
Okay. So yeah, I just think that it's my 3-year-old is already like, well, when she finishes school for today, I want to do this, I want to do that. So it's very much school to her. And so, but I am excited for the potential of this other class that my girls are going to go do at my older daughter's old preschool. I think it's going to be great for the homeschool kids. I think it's going to be great for socialization, something routine, something normal. And we're really looking forward to the prospect of next year. This week is giving us a glimpse into what second grade really is going to look like, because with kindergarten and the beginning of first grade, there's a lot of lessons that the teacher, which is me, is guiding through, you know, and stuff, where a lot of this is more self-taught, it's more self-propelled. Of course, I am there to help along and grade and answer questions and like do all of that, but this is giving us more of a glimpse, which will be good because, you know, next year I'll have a new baby. And then my younger daughter will also be in preschool 2 days a week. That's all. And then we'll be starting her a year earlier so that she'll be at the same level, as long as that's what we feel like really is what's needed. But really with my older daughter, we should have started her a year earlier. I just didn't want to do that. But I think it will be such a normal thing here. It's not going to be any big deal to start my younger daughter earlier. So that's what we're looking at. Like I said, homeschooling's going very well. I couldn't really ask for better. I'm very grateful. I hope we can continue to do this because it's what we want to do, and it is working really well. So thank you for joining me, and I'll do the other update videos soon, and I'll see you next time. Bye.